Don't forget to say like, yes.
Hello!
Justin, take it away.
Hello, welcome to Henshin Hangout today. Yeah. As you can see, all three of us are back. The Henshin Bros are back together. I am Justin. On my left, we got
Johnny Parker. What's up, everybody?
And over here, back.
Jazzer.
That's right. I was gonna make it all build up, but hey, came back from
gotta...
Star Wars. You're like, cut to the chase.
Yeah.
I want to make my debut on your show as Joey Dope Kicks.
You can't even see it. You can't even see it. Like you're falling. This is why you do it raw. See?
Oh, man.
yeah.
Leave it to the shoemaster. Leave it to the shoemaster.
So we are back. We're here with a new episode of Ryusoulger, and we threw a little curveball on you guys because we know you guys are trying to dictate how I run the show. So I'm gonna throw a curveball. You're not gonna know what's gonna come. You're just gonna be like, oh, okay, we're doing this. So what are we reviewing other than Ryusoulger?
We are reviewing a Kamen Rider show, but it is not, Joe. It is not Ryuki.
Nope.
What
it
is
is
it?
not Zi-O. So for all those heartbroken fans out there, I'm so sorry.
For all those heartbroken fans, I don't give a fuck. All right.
But we were hanging out in the same vicinity. It is, that's right, Shinobi. We are going to be talking about
Shinobi.
the Kamen Rider Shinobi special, but that's going to be a little bit later.
Yes. How are you guys doing?
Good. I'm ready.
You guys
I'm
had
hyped.
I saw you had a little. Oh, you weren't in it though. You had a little fun talk show, late night talk show.
Yeah.
But you weren't
I
in
know
it.
what you're
I wasn't there.
talking about,
But,
You jumped up. You pulled the parachute early
Yes.
before the crash.
I jumped
Before
Crash?
the train wreck.
Crash!
Before
I
the
do
train
believe that we have over 150 views with an impromptu video that's still climbing. I do believe you called in because you wanted to be on said show. So I'm just saying. It was quite the success.
Are you staying for the Marvel movie bracket?
Was I invited?
Yeah.
No, was it?
It was in the cast.
It was
slot.
in the cast.
So
I
someone
left that,
doesn't use
I left
Slack.
that group.
Why did you do that?
I like checking messages.
Well, you are.
Jared, hi.
Hi,
What's
how
up,
are
Jen?
you? Hi, how are you doing? Let's get started.
Yeah, let's get started.
So we're getting started with the new episode of Ryusoulger.
Yes,
how are you
episode
guys liking
5.
this series so far?
This is amazing. Why is it so good?
This is amazing. That's what she said.
It's so good. I like it. I love it a lot
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
really great.
It's a really good app. Right now, what we're kind of doing with the show is that we're kind of figuring out how the rules of the bad guy, what the rules of the bad guys are, and how our heroes are learning the rules of the bad guys, which is kind of cool.
What did they use on UI or UI?
What we call apparently we got these new gimmicks. These are the new toy gimmicks of the season, and they are the key souls.
Yep.
Well, just souls. They do look like Ranger keys, though.
I mean, they're pretty much just Ranger keys, but every season they're going to be like a new name now.
Yeah, exactly. And that one is called the Answer Soul, which is, I guess, the interrogation or the investigative.
Can't they just ask her? Why do you have to use powers?
Oh, well, they said that. They said because she didn't remember, because apparently, when they use the stuff on them or whatever, it leaves, their memories, impaired.
Yeah.
But they said that when you use that special soul, it taps into the subconscious. I was with you, too, and I did watch it twice. The hell are you doing? Why are you brainwashing her right now?
There's one thing, though, that's pretty, it's kind of problematic. The way that the, what do you call them?
The little souls?
The green guy?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
how-
I was thinking the same thing.
It's a little
Dude,
problematic.
it is
She's
so
little-
creepy.
Why
It
is
is
her
so
mouth open
creepy,
like that?
dude.
How's
In
it-
this current Me Too era, I was like, we can't be doing this on screen.
No.
We can't be doing this on screen right now.
But Japan's pretty. As far as sexual stuff, they're very
They're catching up very slowly
Yeah.
in ways that
They have plenty of time.
overkill too. Overkill.
But it is cool in terms of how we find out and realizing, okay, this is how they do it. They basically brainwash and go attack somebody, utilize their fears and their stresses, and then turn into...
They feed off the negativity.
Feed off their negativity, and then, that gets them into creating the Minosaurs, which is really cool.
They would create a awesome Minosaur out of me then, huh?
I'm afraid.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
afraid of the idea.
It would
prob-
be a giant Zi-O, just like attacking the city. And you know how you have to wait for it to grow? It would come out and immediately just be giant size, destroying everything.
We all know what it would be. It'd be a giant cookie head.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Blackwing, thank you, Creon. That is the name of
you
the
know what I
green
forgot, though?
of the green monster. Thank you.
I know I forgot something. You guys, thank you so much for joining us on your Saturday.
Oh, we're rusty. Look at that.
You could be anywhere in the world tonight. But you're here with us.
And
We
we appreciate that.
Sorry about that. I forgot that. I saw
But
that.
also, you know we've been forgetting low key though.
Yeah.
We forget to tell the people because we're on a little show by the name of Henshin Hang Out.
Woo! I haven't done that in a while.
We gotta
Yeah,
get these
seriously.
shirts made. We gotta get these shirts
We
made.
do.
Seriously.
I know.
Dude.
We need to take a picture, or can you get your artist to draw us going like this, or something? You know.
Probably.
That'd be a great shirt.
Can we like look sort of vaguely Tokuhero-y?
No, I want to look like. I want
do
to
you
look
wanna
like
look
your
like?
characters. On your comic books. Blackface.
Let's
brown
stew
hair.
on that.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
do.
we could do a black and brown hand Filipino
can we
version.
be blackface
We'll
brown
do something.
hand?
We'll do something.
Yeah, but I
We'll
mean,
do something. Great would be like fried
that
chicken.
sounds
and
really
lumpia.
bad.
Oh my god.
Is it Black Fist?
Black fist and brown hand. Stop trying to get us shut down.
Wait, what did I say?
I'm not gonna say it.
Hold on,
I'm not
sorry.
gonna say what you said.
You can't have it so close to that, man. What's wrong with you?
That's the point. That's how you get sales.
Let's go back to the show.
All right, so like going back to the show though, what'd you guys think about this week's episode?
It was great.
Great.
I like the characters. My favorite is Bamba.
Bamba's dope.
Bamba's cool.
Bamba's dope.
He is the coolest one, actually.
This actually first big fight is pretty great.
Yeah.
At first I really like that Creon's just like kind of cut to the chase. He's like, hey, I want to turn all people into Minosaurs. Get over
Yeah.
here. Get over here. Get over here.
Oh, you know
You're a
what-
Minosaur.
you know what
You're a
else I
Minosaur.
I really like the dog. The dog was so cute.
Oh.
And then she's saying, "Oh, no one likes taking Instagram pictures of black dogs. They're not cute enough." What are you kidding me?
Yeah.
No.
I understand that.
What are you?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? That
All
dog is
kinds
so
of racism
cute.
in Japan right now. Struggle's real.
Have you seen that video of like this old Japanese lady, and she like a guy pulls off a mask and he's wearing a Spider-Man mask. It's like, oh, okay, and then he pulls out the Spider-Man mask and it's like some black kid, and then she goes, oh.
And this is why we can never do the Henshin Bros Japan trip. I would have a horrible time. Everywhere we go, people go, oh!
No, if
I'm
we go to
like, this is
Japan,
not-
they're just gonna go around just like wanting to rub your head, you know?
Oh my gosh. Oh my
That's
gosh.
how it's gonna be.
Can't they come around admiring my dope kicks?
No. They're gonna be like, we have that. That's not special to us.
No!
Oh, that cut to his heart.
Oh my God. That hurt me on so many levels.
Ours lights up and they self-lace too.
You
So they had the Marty McFlys.
know another great bit about the the great thing about that first initial fight is like the really really cool like shot of Bamba and Toa just like taking down all the guys and just like explosion behind them.
They were
was
such a
dope.
good team. Actually, I
They're
really
a
like
great
them.
team.
Like
Yeah.
honestly, if they don't have to be with the other three. Why are they with the other three? It just should just be them.
But see,
black
no,
and
that's
green.
that's low key why I like this episode a lot too, because like the other three are low key the heart of this in
Yeah.
a way. Because the thing about it is that the Green and Black Rangers are still kind of learning the whole thing about like we can't just kill people, and the Green Ranger's like finally on board with that. Like when he was talking to that girl who's like trying to save the puppies and everything, again he understood is like no, like everyone has a family, everybody's like important.
Yeah.
So we kind of see that like they're growing emotionally and everything like that. And it's been kind of dope because as I was watching this episode, I realized that we're on episode 5 now, right?
Yep.
And the thing about it is, I was kind of looking at the Red Ranger. I'm like, man, usually by now the Red Rangers like have like a little bit of an arc or whatever, so we get better suited with them.
getting
But
an
like
arc.
they are, but like the main focus will keep being the Green and the Black Ranger, which is
Yeah.
dope. Because by doing
I
this,
love
I'm like,
Bamba, man.
dude, I
Bamba's
love the
dope.
Green Ranger. The Green Ranger's hilarious. Like he is so dope, and they're an amazing team.
Yes.
You missed what I said this last week when I was like, the thing I love about Bamba is every time Bamba shows up, my favorite running gag is every time Bamba shows up, he's like, look, there's a man on screen because he's just got that chiseled face.
I know, dude. And it was he's just such a like his presence is just there. you
There,
know?
oh no,
And
huge presence.
And the acting is so good. The acting is
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
And I gotta be real, the physics, like the storytelling rules of this, like this series work really well. Like we understand how the monsters are made, we understand where their powers come from. Like I'm liking everything. My one thing that I was thinking about today is I was like, you know the souls?
Yeah.
The power-ups they get.
Yeah.
The only thing I kind of wish is that they didn't have all of them right off the key.
Yeah.
Because the thing about it is,
like they earn them or they get them.
Exactly, because like I was watching this, I was like, this would be dope. It was like Card Captor Sakura,
Yeah.
and like every episode they're like getting new souls, and then you find out the new abilities of them. Because then you'd be a little bit more invested with it. Because now it's just like I can take out the soul out of nowhere, so just kind of like.
And some of them are a little cartoony. Like
Yeah.
they do the eye thing.
I think the nose one is kind of where I'm like,
it's like a big old pink nose.
it's a big old pink nose, and he has the ability to smell better, and I'm like, all right, sure. At least we forget episode 2, part 1. There was a part 1 in episode 2.
Yeah, there was.
So.
That was kind of weird.
Don't forget, guys, if you want us to read your comments right away, don't forget to
Super chat.
Just a little
Super
reminder.
chat helps support the show. It it goes back to you because it kind of helped fund like the Angel Grove prom if you guys were at that at Con. So yeah, it all comes back to you. So if you guys are really if you feel inclined, then go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it. And then put your comment up there a little longer than usual. So yes.
One of the things I also do like about the use of Ko in this episode is that like I said, like one of the things about Ko is that he's in the vein of a goofy Red Ranger. You know, we've seen he's
he has
like
some levels.
and this is what
Layers. He has some layers.
This is the episode that really shows those layers. You know, when you see that he can be like the upbeat, the positive one, and then
But he still has demons.
because he wants to kill Tank Joe bad.
Dang, you know what?
Yeah.
We are jumping a little bit. When they got rid of Tank Joe or whatever, I was like, oh shit! I thought he was the big boss, and he died.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
died.
Yeah.
I
Same
was like,
here.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. One thing I liked about it is when Bamba got his Zord power up or whatever.
Yeah.
He looked dope. He looks so cool. Like honestly, he looks way cooler. He kind of looks like from Ryuki, the bat guy from Ryuki. Doesn't
That's
he?
right. That's right.
yeah, you're
Kamen
right,
Rider
yeah.
Batman.
Kamen Rider Batman. He did Batman better than Batman.
But what's dope is though, like I agree because it's funny. Like last week when I saw the Green Ranger, the more whole critique is I don't like it when it's just like one Zord adding on type deal. Because I get it's the whole premise to sell toys.
Right.
But again, when I saw this one, I was like,
Dope.
shit, I might.
Dope. Dope.
I might
Honestly.
have to buy that because he just looking legit right now.
Yeah.
And the way he was just like power has to defeat power, and then that was an amazing Zord fight we got this week too.
I
was so dope.
don't know how many times. This is 5 episodes in a row, and every Zord fight has been good. To the point where I'm worried they won't be as good 20 episodes
But
from
here's the
now.
thing though,
No,
don't
I
forget
think it's
though,
gonna
we still have the potential of different combinations as well.
That's
Yep.
true.
Because Blue could get a main mode, a Pink could get a main mode. We still have additional Rangers coming, and everything
That's
like that.
right.
So, and then we still have it all seem to combine together as 5.
That's
so
right. We haven't seen that yet, you're right.
We still have a lot of potential.
And who
But-
knows what movie ones will show up later, or crossovers, or what have you. And
Exactly.
did you hit somebody?
He did. He really did.
Did you
I
hurt
thought
a
he-
cast member?
I low-key thought he was
Did you
aiming
hurt a
for.
child? What happened?
She came out of nowhere. It was on par.
Officer, she came out of nowhere.
It was on par to hit the recycling bin, and then she just like popped. I was like, oh shit. And then I saw it midway through the air. I was like, oh, she's gonna get hit.
Poor Tati.
I'm sorry.
But going back to it though, Tank Core is really dope, dude. Like I was saying this last episode, like he gives me that cool Goldar vibe.
Yes.
Where he's a baddie that you have to work to defeat. And I love how Red has that motivation to defeat him because he killed his master.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be like an ongoing thing. Like they even told me this episode, like you can't let your anger like cloud your judgment type deal. A little bit Anakin Skywalker right
That's
there.
right. That's right.
But
That's
the thing
right.
about Wizzo is that again, did they resolve it this episode? It was like no, this is like gonna be an
Because
ongoing
he's
thing.
alive.
Yeah.
And what you call it still has that bite, and it looked like he may have died. I don't know.
Oh no, that was a big surprise. Is that they're kind of leaving it on this cliffhanger. That I know To's fine. To's gonna be fine.
He's gonna be fine. It's too early in the season for them to kill off one.
But there is a question mark of. I thought Bomba took care of the Minosaur.
Ooh.
But see, that's the cool thing about too is that one, when Bomba defeated the Minosaur, I was like, this is kind of dope.
Yeah.
I like seeing the Ranger defeat a monster on his own, just using his own powers. That was really cool sick to see.
Great.
My only critique of that was one, because remember how you used the vision thing to find him? I was like, so why didn't you use that in the last episodes, like when you guys looking for your Zords?
And that's the reason.
And see, that's the reason why going back
I
is
agree.
like they need to like slow roll these, but at the same time
Yeah.
though, I'm getting why they're not doing it because they really want to focus on the character development, which is really dope. And honestly, when this ended with a 2-parter, I was like, damn, this episode 5 we're already getting a 2-parter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am on board for this.
Yeah.
This is all good. We still kind of encapsulated everything, like everything on a
Nope,
good note.
yeah.
But now we still have some more stuff coming.
The one thing though is like they're going with the dinosaurs,
Yeah.
but you can tell throughout the whole story
Still a
it was
dragon.
supposed to be dragons.
It's supposed to be dragon.
It was
Oh,
supposed
yeah.
to be medieval.
Yeah, it was.
Like
Yeah, it
straight up
was.
medieval. But you know, I'm
Like
fine
when the
with it.
small
No, yeah.
dragon showed up, and you could totally see, it was always like, yeah, that looks like a big dragon right there.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have a shot of the monster this week?
The dog, the three-headed dog.
I want. Can we just get a
Cerebus?
quick glimmer of? Hell no.
That is badass.
That's great and gross at the same time.
That is great. So it's a
I'm
wolf.
loving
What is
that
it? A
on so
wolf
many
eating a
levels.
wolf eating a wolf? What's going on
That
here?
is so good.
You get bit 3 times.
Yes.
Dude, that is dope.
That is great. Honestly,
It's
like
gross as hell.
the character design is amazing. The story is, it's good. It's not perfect, but it's good. It's definitely good.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying it.
It's
Same.
just really strange though, because again, I don't always want to go back to it though. But when I compare this to Zi-O, it's just like it really shows you a difference in the writing team, and also just like a motivation to like be better and do something different. Really steps it up because again, this feels like the power to the.
But would you say this is? I wouldn't say this is top tier Super Sentai. Not.
Well, it's too early to say that.
Yeah.
It's way too early to say that.
But at the same time, though, like looking at the first 5 episodes of series that I've watched, like for example, looking at Gokaiger.
Oh, sure.
I love the first episode of Gokaiger.
Same.
But those next like those next 5 episodes are kind of pretty standard, just like Ranger stuff.
I agree.
This is all keep being better than standard Ranger stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, again, with the 2 Rangers coming on board, they might have to convince them not to kill people.
Yeah.
The whole aspect we get a 2-parter right now, just with somebody being
Actually,
poisoned.
that's another thing. It's cool that you brought that up. I thought they established that they don't have to kill people to get rid of the villain.
Yeah.
They don't, but they just makes it.
Why did Bamba immediately try to go after her right
Because
away?
he said that because they will sacrifice one to save many.
Right.
And so it was just like the greater good is supposed to prevail, which makes sense. But at the same time, though, then that's when Ranger Green was like, no. Like they said, all lives are important. Like all lives
So
like,
he's-
need to be saved.
he's
I
on
almost
board.
said all lives matter.
Dude, I'm like, ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
No, you actually did say it, though. You actually did
You guys
say
can't see it right now, but Dan Jerome's giving me a look right now like, you know where you stand.
But no, it's because the thing is like killing the human who's connected to the Minister is the fastest answer,
That is the fastest answer.
and that's why Bamba isn't. Even in there's that one scene where it's Ko and him on the roof, and
Yeah.
and Bamba is like going like your master died trying to save you. That's foolish. Essentially, is what he said. Like
No.
that's what got him. That's what got him
But
killed.
I like that though.
Oh, same.
Because the
Same.
thing about this is that like I don't like again going back to Judge. We made a great comment last season, last episode when you were here. You were saying how like they learned from the previous seasons in a way, and they learned to build that conflict up because that conflict is good. Because
Yeah.
you still have them work together as a team, and so it's dope to see that inner conflict happening within the team of having different philosophies. And what's dope is both philosophies are like there's a valid argument behind each one.
Yeah.
Like Bomba's like, look, if we kill them right away, we sacrifice one person, we save all these people, we save all this property damage, like all these different things instead of doing it your way. But then on the other hand, it's like, well, that one person though has a family, has all those connections. We're not respecting them. We're not giving them a chance. And this is like, it's great philosophical debate and in Super Sentai.
Yeah.
And again, we're only episode 5.
And what I like about it, it's Toba saying it to Bamba and his brother.
Yeah, because when they first got introduced into the series, they were both on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now it's totally different. Well, maybe because there's a girl involved. It's a little bit different.
But also, Red and them have been slowly convincing him and everything
Yeah.
like that. So he's been, because again, like that last episode with him and Red are playing the game, it totally reminded me of something you would see in anime.
that was funny too. Like I was like, oh man, they're gonna go fight.
Exactly.
They're doing this.
But before we go into more of that point,
Super
we got a super chat!
What does it say, Justin?
Ryusoulger and Beast Morphers are on good start.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
Beast
definitely.
Morphers and Ryusoulger
Thank
are
you,
starting
Bat
strong.
Tusi.
Thank you, Batusi.
Thank you.
They're both strong so far. Agreed.
thank you, Baptiste. Let me ask you guys this though. Blackwing in the chat has posed a question some people are talking about. He says he doesn't like Yui. What do you guys feel about Yui?
She's kind of annoying.
See, I knew you were gonna say that because you said that last time.
Talking about a female character, y'all are saying she's annoying.
I did.
Hold on.
Hold on. Whoa, person who's not on this show.
was
Wait,
about to
hold on.
defend her. I like her.
I like Yui.
Yeah, I was about to say, I am fair and balanced. I call it like it is.
2 out of the 3 Henshin Bros like Yui. I want to point that out. I think she's fun. I think she's a good human element to the show. But I get there's an element of her
don't
that's
discriminate against
she's
gender.
kind
If you're
of
annoying,
a
you're
trope in
annoying. That's just
Japanese
straight up how it
fiction
is.
to
Yeah.
a certain degree, and I can see that not being appealing
nothing to do
to some people.
Honestly, but see, I really like her because she brings this energy to it.
Agreed.
She helps keep things fun, while at the same time I can take her seriously. And she doesn't seem like a just straight throwaway like bonus character.
Oh, yeah.
Like when I look at her compared to like Kamen Rider Build, she's more useful than a reporter.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah, sure.
Yeah. And I'm liking her too though because again they
You
use her
think she's
memories.
gonna suit up?
I hope so.
Oh, God, that'd be
I
great.
hope so. It'd be so dope.
That'd be great.
Because honestly, I haven't really been on board for we haven't seen it since we've been doing the show. We haven't seen the 6th Ranger that's been a female. That'd be dope to see.
Ooh. It might be. It might
I would
be.
love that. Love that.
Any other big highlights from the episode that you guys really enjoyed?
Let's see. Yeah, I do again the cockpit inside the Zord.
Always
always
fun.
great, and I love the transition.
I love the neon colors and like.
I love the transitions to seeing each them in the cockpit. Oh,
And what
so
makes it,
good.
what makes it exciting as well is the fact whose ever helmet is on is the one who's like in charge of the Zord,
Super cool.
which is dope to see. And again, Black just killed it today. Like again, I can't keep replacing that Zord fight was so bad. When he shoots his like first and again like Takor shoots the blast at him, and he just blocks it and everything. It was like so cool.
And he's like boxing them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look, I haven't seen Zord fights this good, and I'm gonna go back old school to since Power Rangers Zi-O.
Yeah.
Because Power Rangers Zi-O has some of my favorite Zord fights. Every time he got his upgrade to the red battle sword, everything like that.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
These are really good fights.
These are good. No, and again, it's like it doesn't feel like. Normally, I get kind of tired and I sort of clock out when the Zord fight happens. Not
Yeah,
here.
me too.
I
definitely do that too.
Not this show. I'm invested in everyone, and they're all so cool. And and just the robot, the Zord, just moves so well. It's just really cool to see a very agile, like kind of Zord. It's such a nice thing.
Yeah.
So audience, put your score up out of 5, and we'll let a few of them come in before we go down our scores.
I will say this though. Again, I'm loving the episodes. I'm aboard for it, and I see how they're getting better every episode. I will just want to make sure to give each person a chance to kind of like say something.
Sure.
Because Blue didn't like. I was like, oh, Blue didn't say anything at all this episode, really.
Yeah, like 1 or 2 lines. Yeah, Melto.
Did Pink?
Yeah.
She
little
said a couple
bit.
things here and there.
Like there's this one little bit where she.
Well, you can't. You can't have it. You can't have them have every.
Yeah,
like,
I know,
you
I
gotta.
know. Well,
you
I'm
got
looking
20.
for-
You got 22 minutes.
Well, I'm looking
Exactly.
for. Well, I am looking forward to Melto taking center stage on the storyline.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Got plenty of
yeah.
episodes.
Yeah,
plenty
yeah.
of
Because I will say this though, like Green and Black, fully defined characters. I
Yeah.
understand who they are.
Yeah.
Dope. The main 3 though, Red. We're getting to it. Like he's adding more and more layers to him like every day. So he's getting more and more complicated. He's getting more in depth. It's a
Everybody
Miggy spicy.
tonight.
We're having a fun
Tonight,
episode, yeah.
tonight, everyone's just sneaking into everyone else's show.
Tonight.
Because I did that on a Ranger wrap up. I just popped up at the end.
So what scores do we get?
all right.
Whose show am I going to crash tonight? I'm going to crash a show.
Joe already crashed in our show.
I know. I should have showed up at Crash Ranger wrap up.
You should have.
I should
But
have.
you know what? You weren't here.
Yeah, no.
Okay. First of the audience score, we have Shadow Nova predictions 4 out of 5. Blackwing 2040 4 out of 5. Sentai Geek Girl 4.5 out of 5. That 2C. I'm going to do it every time. Every time. 2C.
2C.
4.812999. That's very
Come
specific.
on,
Out of
man.
Well,
5.
it is 420. He may be celebrating.
Oh, yes.
Very true. It's very true.
Kevin Duane, Ryusoulger is 4 piss off Tangjo out of 5.
He's super mad.
And then yeah, his other henchman was like, "Oh man, I'm glad he's dead or he's dead."
Yeah,
whatever.
that was good. He's like,
That was
Don't you hate
hilarious.
when that
He's like,
happens?
I was like, the
Don't
hell
you
you
hate-
say? I was like,
Don't you hate when that happens? When she was doing that, I was like, he's still alive. He's gonna hear every single
That
thing
was
she's
dope.
talking. Is it she or he?
My favorite thing
I'm
is
not
his,
sure yet.
my favorite thing is his reaction when he's like, "Ay Dios mío, hi,
Yes,
hi."
Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you?
I'm loving the multilingual we're getting out of this.
All right,
Yeah.
so what would you guys
Oh,
give?
one more.
Oh, and Ronald Doe gives it 3.5 out of 5. I love the Zord fights. Bomba is growing on me, but I still dislike him and his brother, and I like how they disrupt our expectations. Good job, Ronald. And
That's
again, 3.5 is not bad.
It's not bad.
Because again, considering what we were with Pata, like again, it's a really great improvement for Sentai.
Yeah.
And by the way, guys, do me a favor. Start messages to people. We're missing some people from this chat. Where's DDD cosplay at? I'm missing.
Oh, he's at Anime Pasadena.
Oh,
okay,
that's fair.
And then we're also missing. Is Layla here?
Layla
I have not
is
seen Tokyo
Yeah.
Princess here.
Yeah,
No.
then,
Toku Kid is in Disneyland.
Toku
Yeah,
Kids at
and then who else?
Disneyland.
Where's two eyebrows?
Oh, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, where is he?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey, y'all, get in this chat. We need to see y'all there. But
I'm happy to
welcome-
see who's here.
Exactly. Welcome to everybody who showed up though. And Sentai Geek Girl,
Hello.
welcome.
Okay.
I
What would you
think,
give
yeah.
it, Johnny?
Yeah, out of 5.
Dude, I like this episode a lot. Like legitimately, like I love the fact we got a 2-parter. I love the fact that where it's building and going to and everything like that. Honestly, if I had to give I'm like, here's the thing. It's a good score. I'm just somewhere between a 4 and a 4.5.
Okay.
Like I'm trying to decide right now, but I don't want to just say it's a straight up 5.
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, damn it, screw it, 4.5. This is a good episode. I enjoyed it. Like I was really watching it and having a great time.
Justin?
4.5.
How does a homeless man get Wi-Fi? How does a homeless man getting Wi-Fi from his box?
You'd be surprised we can buy out of a SIM card and like kind of pay. You know,
I'm gonna
pay
give
pay
it.
card, charge cards. You know, you'd
Yeah,
be surprised.
yeah.
My
You
mom,
probably
my
goes-
mom literally made that same comment this morning.
He probably goes to a McDonald's, buys one coffee, stays there the whole day.
I'm gonna give it a 4.20 out of 5.
4.20.
Well done, sir. Well done. Someone say 420.
Yes.
Oh, it's David Jerome,
What's going on,
my
guys?
co-host from
Hey, guys.
One Night Only. What's up,
tomorrow?
Dan?
Are we going to sale tomorrow?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
We're going. There's amazing
Yes.
sales going on. So, what is the audience giving it, guys?
Wait, where you guys going?
Yeah, they
Don't
get
worry about it.
4.5.
Wait,
All right.
All right, guys.
Every
Wait,
time.
Wait. Just real, before we go on,
What?
which Ryusoulger do you think vapes?
Oh. I would have to be.
Toa?
Three.
No, it's gonna be Bomba.
Three.
I think it's gonna be Bomba.
Nah,
Bamba's
Bamba's too serious.
Bamba's too serious.
His body is a temple,
That's the
Jasmine.
thing.
His body is a
That's the thing,
temple.
though.
He is
You
not
think-
allowing your
you
periods
think
within
it is.
that.
You think it's not him, but it is him. He's the supplier.
I'm saying Toa, possibly Asuna.
Yo, real talk. Black Willie said, "Can I get a show with Johnny and Josh on the show together to roast each other?"
I would
Me
watch
and Josh
that.
need to do our own Jesus and Meryl type show where we just go through pop culture, roast everybody, including ourselves.
I would watch that.
Yeah.
I would watch that. Even like
Daniel
I'll
Jerome would always
watch
be there.
that.
All right, let's talk about the first episode of Shinobi. What'd you guys think?
Man,
Meh.
why
Meh?
Man,
am
Meh?
I? Oh, we got a man.
Wow.
Interesting.
Interesting.
All right.
because they set up this whole world, and they give a great premise at the beginning. It's like they natural resources go down, and so they have use of ninja shinobi magic to like make things happen. So ninpo and everything like that. And then but so everyone's like ninjas, which everyone's like wearing ninja clothes. So they're wearing ninja masks and ninja clothes, and also those ninja shoes. They look terrible.
What are you
With the
talking
two
about?
toes
Oh
and
yeah,
everything
yeah.
like that.
But isn't that like?
That's ninja shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
like
you know
Ninja
what
Turtles.
though? They're not dope kicks.
Oh, you son of. So he did like.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Johnny Dope Kicks, with a new shoe for you. What am I rocking today? That's right, this is the Jordan 11. Some people may remember the Jordan 11 from when Michael Jordan won his championship, when he came back wearing the 4-5, not to play games with you, but to take aim at you. And so, this is the Jordan 4-5 Snakeskin edition. It just dropped on Saturday. And it travels really fast. So here's the thing. If you get a chance, go check it out. It's on sale right now. Jordan brand, super comfortable, great shoe for summer. It's Johnny Dope
He
Kicks.
put that right in my face too.
You know you loved it.
All right, truthfully, what'd you think about it?
Okay, truthfully though. Dude, this is amazing. Oh my God.
That was all a
Like,
boy.
Got me. I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
oh.
Boy.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
like we're not on the same page right now.
Like I was just watching this and I was getting like all like legit like Naruto vibes. I was like, believe it. When I saw the villain was a snake and the hero used a toad, I was like, oh God, it's Naruto season 1. I'm all on board for this. Except Sakura actually can do some things. I'm like, this is amazing.
Yes,
And so
yes.
honestly, I'm loving it. Now here's the thing though, like
I'm loving it.
before I go into more reasons why I loved it, how'd you guys feel about it?
I loved it.
I'm so mad we're not reviewing this show
No,
weekly.
well, is it gonna be? Oh, wait.
I hate to interrupt.
Wait.
But we got another super chat!
What is it? Justin.
Since it's 420, this is from Bad Tootsie Fella. Since it's 420, what Sentai or Rider would you smoke with?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
What Sentai or writer?
Yeah, Sentai or Rider.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I got mine.
Yeah.
He's gonna say marvelous.
Actually, here's the thing. Marvelous did pop in my mind first, though, but I was like, Marvelous is too serious. Like, I see Marvel just, like, smoking. He would, like, start telling some bold battle stories or whatever. But you know what's, like, fun? It would probably be Luca. Luca would be cracking jokes. She'd be like, let's go steal a car. Let's go wild out in these streets.
Luca.
We'd be going crazy and everything like that. Like, it would be dope. She'd be like, Luca, can we take the pirate ship? What about Marvelous? I do what I want to do. So I'll be totally on board for it. I'll be smoking with Luca.
How about you?
That's a good question. Can you get back to me on that? I want to pick a Rider.
I wanna pick.
Look at
Everyone's showing up.
Sanchez.
Everyone just
Tony
showing up on our
Sanchez is
show.
here.
Hi, Tony.
Everybody loves his shit hangout.
I wanna pick Sugo.
Sugo.
That'll be fun.
Why?
Cause he'll be super high, and then he'll be like talking about all these equations and everything. Oh man, what do you do this? Look at this. And then when he's doing it, it shows up.
Oh, that would be so dope. That would be so dope. And like he's doing the equations going by, but every like once in a while, you see like a marijuana leaf go by
Yeah,
and everything
I was
like
like,
that.
yeah.
I'm like, you're really high right now.
I want to smoke out with Grease.
Jesse.
With Grease.
Oh.
Kamen Rider Grease.
That's my second choice. That's my second
Kamen Rider
choice.
Grease. And I bet you his three bros They got some good shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know that? Yes.
Oh yeah. And then imagine,
That's secretly what they're growing in the fields.
low key though. And you know what the conversation's all gonna be about. So would you take me? Would you take me time on the first date? I take me time too. That would be the whole conversation.
That would, because he seems like a chill
Oh,
dude.
wait, no, Sento, not Tsugo. Why did I say that?
No, yeah.
Damn it. Why did I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so
It's okay.
We still you were talking about though.
I
It's
know
been
you're
a while.
talking
It's been a while.
Yeah. I do
Oh yeah,
not
by the
want,
way,
I do not want to
and by the way,
though.
though, just to let you guys know, so you're saying last week we were supposed to go over our top moments for build, but literally we got so excited, we just got through like 3 and was like, you know what, we shut it down because like we got to do this with Jezzer.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that as our own special
Yeah.
later on.
Right,
All
cool.
viewers are here, talk about favorite moments from build.
Kill. Alright. What does that say?
Sweet. Okay, so.
Should we read what it says in the comments?
Yeah.
Kevin Wynn says, I can smoke with grease.
Thank you.
Black
Right,
Cheese
Kevin?
none because I don't smoke. Black Wing, neither do I.
Neither
I
do
was just
I.
pretending though, but I feel
No,
you. I feel
hey,
you.
pretend.
Yeah,
pretend.
he's just
Exactly.
pretending.
I don't smoke either.
Exactly.
But if I was to smoke with Cosmin, I totally would smoke with Cosmin.
Yeah.
Jared Hodges says, mine is Stephanie Moles from Kamen Rider Dragon Knight.
Kamen Rider, Dragon Knight.
Yeah,
That's
I
who.
don't smoke either, man.
Not at all.
No.
Alright, cool.
No. How did you even sound?
My Mrs. Jazzer sometimes watches. Okay,
Anyway,
so going back to it. So
back to this.
So what do we like about this week's episode?
I think one of the cool things about this show is that, and it kind of bums me out because we're not. Why? The main reason that bums me out that we're not watching this as a regular show is
Oh my
that
gosh.
the world already is a cool
It's
world.
already built.
It is. It's yeah.
Like, they built it within the first 10 minutes.
Dude,
How
that was
quickly
amazing.
did they do that?
Like they literally broke everything down like boom, Eric Shaw. It was a slow pace, and like it literally. I was looking at this episode count because we watch episodes and we download them so we can have them watch or whatever, so we don't have to get like viruses and stuff. And so the Ryusoulger episode is about 22 minutes or so. This was only about 16 minutes.
16 minutes.
And it was a tight 16 minutes to get everything across really fast.
And you know what? You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the My Hero Academia world, where it's like it's a world where ninjas and being a ninja is a normal thing. Everyone's a ninja. Your gardener's a ninja. Your chef's a ninja. Your barber's a ninja. And I mean, I'm already like stoked on that idea. There's so much My Hero Academia in this thing. It's
No, I agree with you, but I was
but it's good in a good way. In a good way.
No, I agree with you, but I was exactly reversed though. I'm with Yukiya Senpai. It's Bae who says basically Naruto.
Naruto,
minus
yeah.
the village because I'm just watching because like it's all Kajin and Bunshin and ninja arts and stuff like that. And it was like, dude, I feel like I'm again watching season 1 of Naruto because even Kamen Rider Shinobi,
That's right.
his main animal is the toad.
Yep.
Which is the same from Naruto. And I was
That's
like,
true.
this is so on dope right now.
Yep.
It's such a.
I like that he was talking to that little thing on this wall.
That was great. That was
was
great. Already, I'm like, why can't I watch that for 20 episodes or
Dude.
50
Can we just
episodes?
like talk to things on walls?
Like I felt bad to be real with you because as I was watching this, because like here's the thing is we watched those like 20+ episodes of Zi-O and we gave it a chance. We
Yeah.
stayed with Zi-O for a long time. But the thing about it is, though, the moment I watched this, I was just like, I am so invested. I could totally watch an entire season of this. And honestly, like my only critique is just like because it was really fun. Just add a little bit more dark element to it.
Sure.
Just like have so many like, but the things are there because again, when I watched it, it low-key reminded me of like the first episodes of like Build and what's that Kamen Rider series that took place in high school?
Forza.
It reminded me of those two like first episodes. I was like, damn, this could go for a season.
And they established the characters so easily and so
So
quickly.
easily. Like, like Shinobi's relationship with his sister is already way
Okay,
more
that-
interesting
yes.
than like literally anything we were watching in Zi-O.
I'm gonna be real. I'm a little sorry, guys. I gotta keep it honest with you. Like you know,
Sure.
we keep it on the hashtag. We be honest. The acting is so much better.
It is so
The
much
acting
better.
is so much better from all the
Yeah.
characters, and only that though because Tatiana brought up a good point is that sometimes people badmouth like female characters when they're especially when they're poorly written.
I don't do that all the time.
But on the female, what's the female characters on Zi-O's name?
Tsukiyomi.
Tsukiyomi again was not doing anything, but then we come to this show and she's got a whole backstory.
Yep.
She's interesting.
Yep.
She can fight, and she's already put in that work.
Yep.
Like she's dope as heck.
Her whole story is that she's better than she realizes, and she's and her brother is making sure she gets to her goal.
Exactly.
That's a great story.
It is.
That's a great story.
And and only that, her brother's interesting because he has to keep. It seems like he was like a clumsy like mess up ninja who
Yeah.
got Shinobi powers and got good or better, but now he has to keep it hidden. He
He's
can't
Clark
be into that
Kenting
great.
it right
It's
now.
Clark Kent.
Oh yeah, well, true.
He's
Yeah, like
Clark
yeah,
Kenting it right now.
yeah. But he's so dope though.
Yeah.
And then he's got his like best friend or childhood friend that's you know,
Secretly a
spoiler
villain.
alert. I don't know if he's a villain.
He's definitely a secondary. Well, he's a secondary.
Yeah. But he's summoned henchmen. Every time you get to be the ability to summon henchmen, you're like,
Yeah.
you're a villain.
Fair enough.
Like, I can't summon henchmen.
It's like that.
Josh summons henchmen all the time.
Yep.
This pack of like rabid, malnourished dogs. But again, they're malnourished, they're not much of a threat.
Yeah.
He just has them on leashes and just like, hey, go get that guy.
And they're mostly all corgis and like
Yeah,
chihuahuas and stuff.
yeah. Little chihuahuas and corgis.
I thought Vienna sausage, they take care of most
just
of the
get
time.
rid
I
of them.
like corgis.
Yeah, they're adorable. It's not really being run by an evil homeless man.
Like it's kind of like Peter Parker and not Norman.
Flash Thompson.
Harry Osborn.
Very awesome.
Okay,
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's like that.
Son of a gun.
Yeah, it's great. Like I even like their suits. I like the
The suits are great. The suits are
yeah, there's a
great.
show going on.
It's just really surprising how well thought out this like 3 episode 16-minute only for online show is compared to a certain other show we watched this year.
And only that though, but they're doing some great stuff with a minuscule budget.
Yeah.
Like when she was going through that obstacle course, it was obvious that was a children's park.
Oh
yeah.
But the thing was, I was like, you built that children's park up really well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where I'm
And
like,
we got marbles, you know.
exactly, yeah.
You know,
I'm like, here's
the
things.
marbles.
I
I'm
think
like,
just marbles.
Marbles.
series of disbelief isn't totally in check.
Yeah.
And the dope thing about it is we can totally recreate that course ourselves
Yeah.
and do a Henshin Bro
Over there
ninja
at that
test.
park over there.
Yeah.
Tadpole
We could.
We could do a Henshin Bro ninja test.
Yes.
We
Where I would be
should.
the judge and you two
No, why
close
aren't
to
you
the
doing
kid.
it?
Because
Why
I
are you
am the
copying-
judge.
what?
Well, there has to be a referee, Jezzer.
We could get
Someone has to be a
anybody-
We can get
referee.
literally anybody
Anybody
else.
It has to be somebody who has watched the show, who is
anybody
familiar
else.
with it, who else has seen
You
all
can't
Naruto,
start shit and not
and
be
is
part of
familiar
the
with the
shit.
ninja arts.
All right, Johnny.
I'm sorry,
All
only
right,
me.
Johnny.
Only me. I am the only one who's capable and qualified to do
No, you're
this.
not. No, you're not.
Blackwing, we actually talked about the first episode of Ryuki spinoff.
2 weeks ago?
2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
Yeah,
So-
I think next week we might go back to the second episode.
So pretty much everybody do us a favor, 2 things. Follow THS hashtaggers, make sure you join there because we're going to give our updates about what episodes we're watching there.
Yep.
And then 2, make sure you follow Jezzer Zeus on Twitter because Jezzer will be tweeting out like again what episodes we're going to watch.
I am?
Please
And
do
so
not
will I, yeah.
please do not give him recommendations. Please do not give him recommendations. Just seriously just say, "Hey Jezzer, what are we watching this week?"
Yeah.
And keep it at that.
I love those little memes that Toku made. That was funny. That's perfect. It was on point.
Anyway.
What's another favorite thing that you enjoyed from the episode?
The change.
The change is
Like,
cool.
dude, the change is
We
cool. Take out
saw
the
that
little
in Zi-O,
bottle.
but it's really cool.
And what's really dope as well is that his identity is hidden.
Yep.
Because in build everything like that, it's like, oh, we're. Biggie stopped in again. You see what that was that time. So what was really dope is that in this one, bada bing, bada boom, is that
Bada bing,
like
bada boom.
his identity is hidden because in build everything else, their identities are in the open. So I loved it. I was like, the sun is in our eyes. We can't see who he
yeah.
is. I'm just
Who
like,
is that?
this is so much fun.
Super
This
cool.
is so much fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. The fight scene, all the little henchmen, ninja henchmen. It was great.
It's fun. It's a fun.
Can you explain some of these? What are these?
That's gonna be my recommendation.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So it's a fun show, and I really wish
All right.
we were watching it. I wish this was the season.
Yeah, I wish that too, but
Yeah.
you know, we'll have to wait.
If you guys
three
seen
more,
it,
3 more years.
if you guys seen it, what's your score?
Yeah.
Tell us.
Score.
What's your score? If
Score.
you've seen it, if you haven't seen it, let us know next week.
So because it's Kamen Rider Shinobi, can we give this out of 5 shurikens?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
How many shurikens do you give the show?
4.
4 out of 5
It's an amazing
shurikens.
first episode. Got me engaged. I'm loving the characters. Did more in 16 minutes than I've seen other series doing 20 episodes.
I didn't even-
Not throwing any shade and saying what
I didn't
episode
even
show
notice
that
it was
is.
16 minutes, and that's what was
you
so
know
great
who you
about
are.
it.
It was the right amount of length.
Yeah.
How many would you give this? How many shurikens?
4.20.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then like a little
And then, like a little chip, a little bent one, you know,
little bench.
a little bent, like part of it, you know.
I also will give this a 4 point. We are VR. I also would give this a 4.5. I would
Okay.
give this a 4.5. It's a really solid first
So
step.
you guys hit us with your audience scores.
If you've seen it.
Yep.
I understand if you haven't yet, that's totally fine. Even here, actually, Yukiya
Don't worry
Senpai is actually
Don't worry about
Zio's actually interesting these days. Oh, and Shinobi is good. Well,
Okay, out of 5.
fair enough. Okay, so I'm gonna change gears a little bit.
Gears. We're gonna change.
Shift into a
gears.
different gear.
Shift into gears.
Some folks have suggested this, and you know what? I've been wanting to do it. I feel like I want to share. I want to have fun. I want to talk about other things besides Rider and Sentai.
Sentai.
Gears.
And I want to jump into a little world that, we don't talk about very much nowadays. This is called
Heroes.
Metal Hero. That's right. I'm going to try to do weekly Toku recommendations
Of Metal Heroes.
of different shows. It could be Metal Heroes, it could be Ultraman, it could be other Sentai, it could be other writers, or whatever else I find. And right now, behind us, Johnny, who does that guy look like to you?
That looks like
Serious thing.
RoboCop.
Literally, as soon as I saw this, just already heard it. A little reality.
Stop.
6 seconds. I know we only got 6 seconds. So, think about this. It totally reminded me of like VR Troopers.
Now, let me explain this.
VR
VR Troopers uses footage from Metal Hero shows.
Metal Hero.
And they use footage from Metal Spielbahn, and Scheider. And so this show is Tokusu Robo Janperson. He is part of the 90s era of the Metal Hero shows, in which, let's be fair, RoboCop took a lot from Metal Hero.
Is he fighting a cheetah?
I'll get to that. RoboCop took a lot from Metal Hero, and so RoboCop kind of looks like Gabon. Eventually, in Japan, they just start looking like RoboCop. And Janperson is the most RoboCop show they've done. And I will say this, Janperson is the RoboCop show I wish I had as a kid.
I wish I had a RoboCop
It's a
show.
really buck show. It's a buck wild show.
Yeah.
It's super
Was it
fun.
animated?
One was animated, one was live action.
Yeah.
Both amazing, both part of the official continuity, and super dope.
I wasn't a big fan. But I will say this is a fun show, and I kind of wished, to a certain degree, RoboCop had a little bit more fun with its concept. But right now, this is a really crazy, weird show, and I think it's super worth checking
Dude,
out.
it looks dope. I mean, the thing about it is that I would say two things. One, I agree with you. Especially when they relaunched RoboCop, they should have looked more to the Sentai and fused it together with
The energy.
actual Robo.
At least
Exactly.
the energy.
So especially the
Big
movement,
bad
everything like that.
Yes.
And then two, can we go back to that last GIF?
Which one was it?
The one
the
where
knee?
he's the knee weapon.
Okay. The knee weapon. Got it.
Yep. What about it?
That looks totally inappropriate.
It is.
That
Now-
looks totally inappropriate.
Wait, why?
Why is that coming out like that? You see what it is? That looks inappropriate. Why is that coming out like that?
It's turned on.
Here's the wild thing about here's the wild thing about Janperson. Janperson is also the most Western tokusatsu show I've seen, in which he has regular comic book villains. So like at one episode he fights a man who who's like kind of just a Mr. Freeze ripoff. He literally has a Catwoman, as you just saw. Here,
Yeah.
this is one of the cool things.
Ooh, that was dope.
This is how
He transformed to the
what year
jacket
is
off.
this?
1994, 1992, I think. And the
damn.
funny,
He puts
okay,
the shades
did you
on?
see that?
That was badass.
That's how he shows up every time. He rolls into his big old car,
That's sick.
Oh, what?
comes
His
in,
jacket comes off?
takes his jacket off,
That's
and then
badass.
snaps his visor on. He's like, "All right, I'm Janperson."
Locks in, eyes light up. Fist got the sheriff's badge on there because he's better it out.
Can we see
Justice.
that? Can we see that where we usually watch our stuff from?
You have to kind of hunt for it, but yes, yeah, you can find Janperson.
But if you go to like Sentai conventions or anime conventions,
Yeah.
you probably just find somebody who's selling like the DVDs.
No,
right?
let's look at this bit right here. That's right. He's got a
Whoa.
rocket fist.
Damn.
He's got a rocket fist,
You know what
everybody.
that reminds me of is Turbo Man.
Now here's my favorite
No,
one.
that reminds me of Android 16 from
Yeah.
Dragon Ball
This is my
DBZ.
favorite. This
The
is my favorite.
Quote
Get-
DBZ Bridge.
Check this.
Badass. Oh, that's dope. He gave him the hand. He slapped him upside his head. Dale Jerome, get in there. You gotta see, this is hilarious. He literally like slapping him upside his head because he got a line.
Hey, we play it again. Play it again.
Play it again. We're playing it again.
Boom.
Look at this. Shoots,
Boom.
rocket fist shoots out. And he
Boom.
slaps him upside the head.
And his head comes
That
off.
is amazing.
His head comes off.
That is so
Head
dope.
comes off.
It's like, damn.
Wait, why does his head come off?
He's a robot.
Oh, okay, cool.
He fights other robots. Here's the thing. He's
That's
got
so dope. He could have punched it. He could have grabbed it.
No,
he
he
literally
just-
chose a slap him upside the head.
boom, boom. That's right. That's a good reaction.
That's great.
This is so 420
Yeah.
right now.
That's great.
So,
Janperson.
question. So,
Yo,
I just
yeah.
asked a question. Black Lee says, our Metal Hero show, I'm waiting to get sub. Sorry, before that. Batu said Big Bad Beetleborgs. Was this also really used for Big Bad Beetleborgs, or is it a entirely different show?
Big Bad Beetleborgs is also another Metal Hero show.
Oh, cool.
That was called it's over here, B Fighter Kabuto.
Mm-hmm.
It is another Metal Hero show. It was the show after Janperson.
Oh.
So Janperson came out to give it a little context, the year Janperson came out was the year where it was, I believe, Die Ranger, which is where we got the Thunder Megazords and Power Rangers. So it's again It's a great show. I'm 8 episodes in. It's crazy.
It looks sick. Thanks for recommending it.
Yep.
Because honestly, I love Big Bad Beetleborgs. Because I heard a rumor that Big Bad Beetleborgs actually did really well in the ratings, but they just ran out of footage because the show ended and everything like that.
There was no more show from Japan. They ran out of the footage. Yeah. Janperson is a stupid fun RoboCop ripoff that is just wild. So if you guys want to check that out, hunt it, seek it out. Janperson fights for justice.
Yes.
It's his catchphrase. So
Dope.
I'm like, thank you for
Justin,
that,
thank
man.
you for the recommendation. So
you.
everybody, you just heard Justin's recommendation. Go check that out. See if you can find some clips online. Come back next week. Let us know what you think.
yeah, please. And don't forget to
thank
tell
you for
us
that.
on the THA's hashtaggers on the Facebook page. That'd be another place to talk about it. Or anything else that kind of reminds you of that. Have you seen XC Draft? Have you seen Soul Brain? Have you seen Windspector? They're all in the same vicinity. Janperson is also the most wild. Also, Janperson's head writer was the head writer of Shinkenger, Tokucher, Ginga Man, Time Ranger,
Ginga
Kamen
Man.
Rider Deno, and Kamen Rider Amazon. So if you need any,
All solid seasons.
all solid seasons.
Exactly.
So,
Awesome.
As I said,
So-
go Conquer. I would have went and watched it right now.
So
I'm watching.
that's what we got for this week's show. Mm-hmm. Where can we find you guys on social media?
You can find your boy John at Johnny P313 on Instagram and Twitter. And guess what? You can also find my books at a little place we call
Gumroll.
Gumroad. Exactly
Yes.
right. So you can go
Ooh.
there and check out my books. You check out my books, Broken, Elvish, and Teen Horror. They're all super dope and really fun and everything
I got
like
this
that.
one. I
Yeah.
got that one.
I got Broken.
Yeah, I
You
got
should read Broken. It's good.
Thank you. I have all 3. And so if you go to Gumroad, they're all for sale there. Please support the independent artists, and I hope you enjoy them. Again, they're dope reads. I wouldn't recommend anything bad if I wasn't.
That's right.
Justin.
You can find me on Twitter at Justin Kizan and Instagram at Justin Quiz.
And if you go to your local Target, you could buy your Blu-ray copy of Vice, and you can find Justin there too. You can find me on all social media at Jazzerzeus. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for spending your Saturday with us. Stick around. We have a fun endgame show coming up next. So thank you guys for watching. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to keep up to date with everything trending.
In geek pop culture.
Peace.